mentioning the azab of duniya and akhira for those calamities or those things or those sins that a person does, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the Prophet has explicitly mentioned that for this crime you will be punished in the dunya and the akhira. Khizya dunya wal akhira. Many places it has been mentioned that for this crime, and because the time is appropriate, it is good to mention that one of these crimes is that when people, they like it, that immodesty, immorality, indecency spreads amongst the believers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explicitly mentions in the Quran, for these people there is azab in the dunya and in the akhirah. For certain crimes the azab is only in dunya. For certain crimes the azab is only in the akhirah, and Allah knows best. Some people He will let them go in the dunya, will not punish them. He died on a yacht in his private swimming pool, relaxed. But the azab that waits for him in Jahannam is horrible. Maybe somebody got a terrible punishment in the dunya, but Allah forgave him in the akhirah. Because he suffered in the dunya, he did something, for that he was punished. And so his account was cleared, akhirah, good, fine. But then there are certain crimes for which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says He will punish them in the dunya, and this is not justifiable right now, and He will get them in the akhirah also. There's some crimes which deserve that type of punishment. And one of those crimes is that when people, they like it, simply like it, not that they did it, they simply like it, they simply enjoy it, when immodesty, indecency, immorality spreads amongst the believers. Welcome to Valentine's Day. When there are people who are spreading immodesty, and they are spreading, because what's happening on Valentine's Day? Am I celebrating this with my mother or my sister or my wife? No. The whole culture behind St. Valentine's Day is that immodesty happens in our schools and colleges and universities, and we go up to random strangers and we tell them, I love you and I want you to be my girlfriend or my boyfriend or da 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 da. This is what's happening. And so we have special dance parties where all types of free mixing and all the rest of it, alcohol, drugs, you name it, it's happening. And we have this type of activity going on. There is a special azab reserved for these people who don't host the party. Host the party is another ball game altogether. Who don't host the party. Those who simply like it that a party is happening. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not mention those who did it, who organized it. That's another level of punishment. Allah says those who simply enjoy the fact that there is a party happening. Those who simply appreciate that, mashallah, tabarakallah, in Islamabad we are having a dance party. In the country Pakistan, which was made on the premise of La ilaha illallah, there is a fitna going on. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says for them is a special punishment in the dunya and the akhirah. I mentioned Valentine's Day because it's just around the corner. But other things where such things are happening, it's all inclusive. And this concept can be applied to anything. Whereby there is if it's a dance party, we think, oh, it's a dance party, and so a person might be sneaking into a dance party. But oftentimes, as the sister mentioned, a mehndi function might go completely undetected. Our own brothers and sisters. Yani, a brother, if his sister was to tell him that I'm going to a dance party, if he has a little bit of ghaira in him, he'll say, I forbid you from doing that. I'm not allowing you to go there. Over my dead body you will go to a dance party. I know what happens there and I'm not going to allow you. Or the father will say to his daughter, over my dead body, beta, I'm not allowing you to go to a dance party. But subhanallah, when the mehndi function happens, the girl is dancing in front of non-mahrams. And the father and the brother might be clapping their hands that mashallah, our sister, our daughter, our wife, our mother is dancing in front of all of these non-mahrams. You know, back about 20 years ago, 25 years ago, mehndi used to be a function exclusively for women. No boys allowed. It used to be an exclusive function just for women. And I remember when my own sisters got married, even when the issue came that we need a photographer in there or a cameraman, my own family members, they opposed it, that he's a man, isn't he? He's not allowed. Get him out of there. But fast forward like 25 years, subhanallah, now the situation is different. Now we have not only that the people are sitting there and watching it, people are recording it on their mobile phones, people are uploading straight into like Facebook, or people might be going live on any of these social media platforms. My dear brothers and sisters, we need to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because what the ayat of Allah He has mentioned in the Quran, by Allah they are true. The promise of Allah is true. So what is the punishment of the dunya? The punishment of the dunya is simply that there is a loss of fruit or wealth or money or children or something like this. But the azab of the akhira is something far worse than that, which is khalidina fiha. It is forever. You know, in the dunya, even if you suffer some punishment, it's not forever. After every hardship there is ease. فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. After every hardship there is ease. Indeed, after every hardship there is ease. But the azab of the akhira is akbar. It's the greatest. And there is no stopping that. Just like when you go into paradise, every day is better than the last. Similarly, when you go into, a person, God forbid, goes into hellfire, every day is worse than the last day. فَذُوقُوا فَلَن نَزِيدَكُمْ إِلَّا عَذَابًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah An-Naba. فَذُوقُوا, so you taste now. What do you taste? فَذُوقُوا فَلَن نَزِيدَكُمْ. You will not get increase in anything. إِلَّا عَذَابًا. The only thing that will now increase for you is azab. A person who is burning in hellfire, and he says, enough, I've had it, please lower the thermostat. Malik, the gatekeeper of hell, will come and he will ignite it even more. Because from now on you will get no increase in anything. No rest, no relaxation, no peace, no comfort, except the only thing that will increase for you in Jahannam is azab. That's it. Every day. You thought this was bad? Wait till you see what's coming tomorrow. You thought tomorrow's going to be bad? Wait till what's happening day after. Brothers and sisters, Jahannam is not something to mess around with. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not allow us to go for even 1 second or 1 millisecond in Jahannam. That is why we seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma ajirni minan nar. Allahumma as'aluka al-jannah. O Allah, save us from hellfire. Because we cannot tolerate it. The fire of hell is 70 times hotter than the fire of this dunya. And we know that it is impossible to touch the fire of the dunya and keep your hand there for an extended period of time. So how on earth can we say that I can spend maybe 2 years or 3 years in Jahannam and eventually Allah will take me out? Because even we don't have guarantee how long we will stay.